read Roddy Ricch's response to this first. He says, "This will be my first and last and only time discussing this matter. Yes, I included my son in the photo shoot of my daughter's first Easter and first time in LA. No, my son did not want to take pictures due to..."
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So Roddy Ricch maybe could have had a better Easter Sunday, as the mother of his son decided to ignite a feud this past Easter weekend. It revolves around their son. Their son was born back in April 2020. So Roddy Ricch celebrated Easter holiday with his two kids, son and daughter. This is evidenced by some adorable photos of them. Before continuing, it's worth pointing out that his daughter has seemingly been kept a secret. As for the issue at hand between Roddy and Alexandra was furious over the fact that their son was nowhere to be found in the Easter post. So she took to her Instagram story to unleash on the 26-year-old father, Roddy Ricch.
Things at that point, but moving forward, my sisters hold everything down.
I was thinking about this Roddy Ricch. The reason I asked about the kids and how you treat different kids is because of this Roddy Ricch Easter controversy. Did y'all see this thing?
No.
Where Roddy Ricch got in trouble for posting. He took an Easter pic with one of his children.
Sure.
But he didn't take a picture with his other child, who apparently is autistic.
Ooh, that's gonna hit home for Ish.
Was he there?
And that's what I wanted to ask Joe, because Joe was the one who first hit me to this.
See, this is the picture that went out of Roddy Ricch and his daughter.
Okay.
Beautiful picture.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
a great pic.
Amazing picture.
Nice.
But apparently, let me see here. All right, I'm going to read Roddy Ricch's response to this first. He says, "This will be my first and last and only time discussing this matter. Yes, I included my son in the photo shoot of my daughter's first Easter and first time in LA. No, my son did not want to take pictures due to overstimulation. Yes, my son is autistic. No, I do not love my son any less. Yes, I've been ridiculed and slandered through social media. No, I do not feel I am obligated to explain myself to complete strangers.
Yeah.
Yes, I threw my son a birthday party yesterday with my entire family present. No, I did not share the moment online because it was also the second time my kids were in the same setting. Yes, I provide for both of my kids. No, I do not give a fuck if you believe it. No, I do not complain about my responsibilities. Yes, I am tired of this situation. Happy Easter." And this came because his son's mother saw that picture and was like, "Yo, you didn't post a picture of our son. Are you ashamed? What's going on?" So she said, and I quote, "Yes, your son was a part of a shoot that was never announced as Navy's first Easter. You said it was because you wanted to take pictures with both of your kids for Easter. Yes, my son was overstimulated because you took 2 hours to get a haircut and your makeup done. Yes, there were pictures taken with my son, but because he wasn't standing there posing like a robot and instead being himself, he wasn't included. Regardless, your son celebrated his 5th birthday and just got a text that said, 'Happy birthday, son.' Yes, he had a joint B-Day party yesterday with his cousin. Yes, you showed up 4 hours late and stayed for an hour and didn't come by your son till it was time to leave and you wanted a picture. Yes, I've had my son every single day since last year, regardless of a court order. If you're going to tell the story, tell the whole thing."
Whew, that got me.
It's intense.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of. I don't think the whole world should know it. Information.
I hate this.
You know what though? What I find in recent years is that the kid's birthday is when some shit could pop up if
For
there's
sure.
shit to pop up.
For
I
sure.
agree with you. I don't think it should.
Yeah.
But like we saw with Kanye and Kim, not that he's the greatest example,
Right.
but there are examples where on the kid's birthday, if all is not right, it could go away.
True.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you to the parents who are able to go ahead and just keep some of this shit off the fucking internet. Like, as much as I sit back and I complained about a lot of the stuff that I went through with my son's moms, I'm so happy that today we can just get on the phone and if we have a problem, just talk some shit out and never feel like we got to tweet or Instagram some stupid shit just out of nothing. Like, you both love your kids. Why the fuck you taking this shit to the internet? Like, he has every right to do what he wanted to do. He shouldn't have to go explain this now to the rest of the world because you felt the way about something that could have been a phone call.
Right.
Like, we don't need to always be a part of y'all group chat shit.
Ever.
Leave
actually.
us out of this shit.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even have to have a judgment based upon why he didn't want to put his son in the picture. That's his business.
Amani is absolutely right, but I love reading your business.
When it's funny. That's the problem, is this one is not funny business.
Right. So then you watch it. I read this stuff and I just get anxious because it just takes you to all these different places, and it frustrates me because, first of all, I understand why people don't post their children on social media.
Word.
Yes.
I completely get why, and for a long time I didn't, because of these types of conversations, and audiences, fans, the public, whatever, make a lot of assumptions about your life based on what they see in that picture, and they get not just judgmental, but they get invested. And I remember this was maybe like 6 months ago when I had posted a picture of my daughter. I think I don't know what it was. She did something, right? Maybe she, I don't know, turned 21, whatever. Maybe it was more recent than that. One of those weirdo fake accounts started hacking me. Mark has another daughter that he's ashamed of, that he never takes care of, never mentions, blah, 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 blah. Because I guess they do internet weirdo stalker shit and realized that I had another child and grandchild, and these two grandchildren.
Right.
And so because I had never told that story about me just meeting her until I was here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
They made all kinds of assumptions that I was being a shitty dad and that I was somehow ashamed of this other girl and that I was a deadbeat, as opposed to the exact opposite being the case, right? But they were trying to start a kind of campaign again. You know what I mean? They were almost trying to not blackmail me. It wasn't that strong, but they were definitely trying to kind of apply pressure on me because they don't fucking know.
Right.
And so when I see that thing of Roddy Ricch, I'm like, I don't know if his child's mind could be right. He could be. I don't know. But I know enough to know that I don't know.
Right.
So I'm not going to go on the internet and slander him, attack him, say and I saw the attacks that he got. I didn't know that the mother responded, but I saw the attacks he got, and I'm like, we don't know enough to have an opinion on his life
At all.
And this is why people should just. I get why people don't put their kids up.
Right.
I get it 100%. Yeah.
Well, the internet can be very mean to children.
Yeah. And dangerous to children.
Shit, I'll use Summer Walker as an example. Right? Like she's somebody. There's plenty of people I know that if they could take back ever putting their kid on the internet, because y'all are mean-spirited fucks, especially if I have an autistic kid.
Yeah.
We just saw this.
Because then the audience.
I hate to bring it up, but back to he's friends with this family and was mean to kids on the internet.
Yeah.
It don't even always be the fucking
Strangers.
dog avatar stranger.
Yeah, be people you know.
Nah, that shit different.
And depending on what level of autism, them niggas don't be beat. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, they don't.
The kids is autistic.
Fuck outta here.
Fuck out of
Yeah.
here. The lights,
no.
the cameras,
Yeah, all
the
of that.
noise,
Yes.
the other kids is too much. Leave me alone. And you leave alone.
Right.
So again, I'm with E. It's not our business. But once I saw him say that his son was autistic, I had a new level of understanding
my
for
thing is-
what was going on.
Let's say this. To me, it's audacious for some strangers to even attempt to hold you accountable for why you did or didn't do a certain thing.
Yeah, but this wasn't a stranger that was attempting to hold him accountable. Now the
But
strangers
the
came later.
comments-
Came after you.
You get what I'm saying? Like the comments and all of that shit. It's like a level of entitlement that they are not supposed to have. It's crazy. I didn't realize that till I came here, because all that shit was not a part of my world. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know these things even existed until I got here.
You know what's
So-
crazy is I had a situation with my oldest son, and his mom was very adamant in the very beginning. Please do me a favor, do not post our son on Instagram anywhere. I don't post them. I have people that typically attack me online. I really don't want the troubles. And for me, I was like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But at a certain point, I sat back and I was like, you know what? Maybe this is best, not just for her, but also for my son. And on the top of the fact that I'm in a space where people like to just dig into my own shit as well.
that shit
So
is
maybe that would
crazy.
be the best thing to do for him. Like, so sometimes just those little conversations, even if it might not be where you.
Mark talking about the investment. Like,
Yeah.
bro, these niggas will go digging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I've
it's-
seen people go digging for years. I mean,
My nigga, I've seen niggas have asked me, yo, dog, I fuck with you on the pod. Can I just see a picture of your daughter? You just had a new daughter,
That's
right?
crazy to me.
What are we talking about?
It's crazy. It's shit.
Like, what are we talking
Yeah,
about?
y'all can't see no fucking picture of his daughter. I ain't seen a picture.
Bro, that shit goes from, that's not fandom to me. It's not fandom. Like, it's not cool. It's whack to me.
Fandom in the age of social media has gone up another notch. People feel like they deserve
Yes.
to be inside your house.
Yes.
Yeah.
in a way that they didn't before.
Because so many people do that.
Because they're inside of people's houses.
Yeah, the Truman Show. Everyone took Truman Show to be truth and reality in the past 15 years.
For me, it's less to do with the actual person. It's just them wanting to be a part of something, no matter who it is. If they can just find it through you, then cool. But they just want to feel a part of something that's bigger
This
than
is
them.
one of my biggest regrets on shit I brought to the game.
You did.
You did, though. You did.
Sometimes I lose sleep over it. This wasn't this wasn't my intention when I created this.
They used it for evil.
Yes, that's the problem. That is the problem.
It's so stupid.
What you created?
Huh?
What you created?
The Truman Show in hip hop.
Yeah, that's true.
No, no, I give you that.
I agree with
I give you that.
You was ready to strip it away from me.
No. I just had
Ready to take. I didn't like the snarling.
Nah,
What you
I didn't
created?
What you created, you bitch ass uncreative.
Yeah, I ain't like that. Yeah, that was. All right.
I was just trying to understand what you were saying, but you were big on that. You were big on that. Yeah.
Stupid ass Joe Budden community went out there and found the porn stars that look like Ronnie Cycli, huh?
Oh, shit.
That was a little fun.